number 2017-11. Please take the roll.
President Barry?
Here.
Trustee Desmond will not be here tonight. Trustee Phelan?
Here.
Trustee Vorder?
Here.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Here.
Trustee Olenichek?
Here.
Thank you. Would everyone rise for the pledge, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Item 3 tonight is public comments. We have one public commenter, Mary Lou Harker, talking about an alley. Hi, Mary Lou. If you could come to the podium, let us know your name and if you're an Oak Lawn resident, and then you have 3 minutes. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mary Lou Harker. Is it on? Even though I live in the 2nd District, because of losing 3 members of my family, I now own the property at 5317 West 95th Street. Having gone through 3 times that I've had to remodel my coach house, never understanding why a wall would fall in or why my cabinets would come away from the ceiling, I finally found out that it's the alley. Because the beer trucks have to get in there for the tavern, and the water truck has to get in there for the corner store, I understand that they have to use the alley. I can't stop them from doing that or asking to stop doing that. These trucks are like practically a half a alley long. But the alley has not been paved since, I think, 1960. The potholes are so bad, so when a truck goes through them, the vibration of my building suffers. So I was shocked to find out that when I got there the day, I had been sick for 3 months, so I didn't get a chance to get over there. But when I did get over there and I got into the backyard, I had this clay pieces all over my backyard, not understanding what was going on. I thought I better go to the front and find out at the store what's going on, because I know Dolores Interiors owns the building. Well, I get to the front of the store, there's 3 empty stores there. The comic book store is empty. The congressman has moved out, and I don't know about the other one. Then I talked to the guy at the tavern, St. James Place, and I says, "You've got signs there that says no parking after 11. What kind of tavern wouldn't have company after 11? Something's going wrong with this block." So I'm here to not only ask for my property, but for these people that you have 3 empty stores, and right across the street you got the most beautiful bank, you've got the beautiful firehouse of this facility here, and across the street, well, I've got the worst. So I'm asking that please, may I please have a new alley put in?
Thank you, Mrs. Harker. Item 4 is conflict of interest disclosure. Are there any conflicts to disclose with any item on tonight's agenda? Okay, hearing none. Item 5, Oakland Fire Department promotions. I'd like to call up Fire EMS Bureau Chief Chris Karpluk, Fire Lieutenant Paul Chokala, and Fire Engineer Charles O'Donnell.
Chris, I think, who's going to go first? What did we do last time? Chris. Did you go first?
I went last, I think.
You went last or went first? Chuck did? Okay, we'll do it like we did last time. Okay. Repeat after me. I, Charles O'Donnell,
I, Charles O'Donnell,
having been promoted
having been promoted
to the rank of fire engineer
to the rank of fire engineer
in the village of Oak Lawn, County of Cook,
in the village of Oak Lawn, County of Cook,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of fire engineer
of fire engineer
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. Thank you.
join me.
Okay. We're here for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Paul?
Yeah.
Ready?
Sure.
Okay. I, Paul Chicola,
I, Paul Chicola,
having been promoted
have been promoted
to the rank of Fire Lieutenant
to the rank of Fire Lieutenant
in the Village of Oak Lawn, County of Cook,
to the Village of Oak Lawn, County of Cook,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of Fire Lieutenant
of Fire Lieutenant
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God. My dad's here, Joe, my wife Amy, my two daughters Emily and Kara, and my brother Dave.
I, Chris Carpluck,
I, Chris Carpluck,
having been promoted
having been promoted,
to the rank of Fire EMS Bureau Chief
having been promoted to the rank of Fire EMS Chief
in the Village of Oak Lawn, County of Cook,
in the Village of Oak Lawn, County of Cook,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of Fire EMS Bureau Chief
of Fire EMS Bureau Chief
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
A very extensive family here, but for right now, it's just my mom, my dad, my aunt, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my sister-in-law, my niece, my nephew, and my other immediate family are all working or at a recital. So, thank you very much for coming, guys. Work our way from left to right here.
Congratulations.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, it's done.
Yeah.
And while we're getting all settled in, if the family doesn't want to stick around for the rest of the meeting, we completely understand. If you want to go celebrate with your loved ones. So don't feel you have to stay. You can if you want to, but we won't be mad. So item 6 is a request to approve the Cub Scout Pack 3619 26th Annual Cubmobile Derby this coming Saturday, July 8th, 2017. We have a motion to approve by trustee Oliniechek.
Second.
Seconded by, I think that was trustee Stalker. And we do have someone from the Boy Scouts here. Anyone want to talk about it, or? Hi, Rick, how you doing? Rick is one of our intrepid Public Works employees, and who's with you today, sir?
Your name.
Jake?
Say it loud. Step up.
Jake?
Hi, Jake.
Jake is a Cub Scout at 3619. He is a bear. And this will be our third year doing the Cubmobile race. And I believe it's our 26th year for the pack at St. Gerald's 3619. We host it, but we have it as an open, so all the packs in the whole area are invited to come and participate in this event. It happens on Mayfield. We use the hill, and we have a lot of fun with it. So we appreciate your support, and we always love to have anybody come out and join us. Hopefully it'll be nice weather, on wood. And again, we always invite everybody to come out, join us for that
Thank you.
morning activity.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Okay, let's call that vote.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You're welcome, Jake, and we'll see you then.
Go fast.
Item 7 is a request to approve the Napleton Honda Car Show and Concert Extravaganza on Sunday, July 9th, 2017.
Motion to approve?
Thank you. Trustee Oliniechek made that motion.
I'll second.
And seconded by Trustee Vorder. Any discussion? And hi, Kevin. How you doing? Want to tell us a little bit about it, sir?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks again for inviting us back. You know, it's been several years of doing it with you guys. But wanted to hit a few highlights of the program since it's began in 2013, and then we'll get into what we're doing here too. Not just ourselves as an Oak Lawn, but other 35 other communities will be taking part in the project this year. And what we're looking to do is by Sunday, July 9th, and have our event and in the village. But we're going to continue with that a little bit later. There are 100 dealerships that are going to take part in the project throughout Illinois. What they're doing is we're trying to raise $200,000 in total. In the first year, we did $35,438. By 2014, they raised to $89,270. There's a substantial jump from it. 2015 went up to $135,000. And then last year, everybody that did it collectively, we did $162,000. So
And it supports the
it's
USO?
a remarkable event that everybody, you know, in Chicago took place, as the Chicago Auto Trade Association got together and did everything together. For us, on the 9th, what we're doing is we're going to expand at everything we did last year. We learned our lessons from you guys, as well as the community, what they wanted, and they wanted to continue to do bigger and better things. So what we're doing is on the 9th, we're going to have the car show as we typically did, but we're going to welcome about 500 to 600 vehicles on the western end of our property. In the middle section of the lot, we're going to clear everything out. We'll get our food vendors, the concert stage, as we typically did. But we invited a Led Zeppelin tribute band and Kashmir to be the headliner this year with Titan, which is a cover band for Blood, Sweat, and Tears. They also play Chicago music, so it's a really nostalgic type stuff. And then what we're going to have before that is Dixie Crush, too, which is top 40s, is modern Billboard type stuff that you're going to have. So there should be a lot of wide range of audience that you have in the community that day, too, followed by Jim Belanda to start the day. Hey, in terms of what we're doing, and too, we're trying to go ahead and invite as many people as we possibly can. And we send invitations to the Chamber of Commerce members, as well as some food vendors all over the area. And we're trying to get as many people in the village to go ahead and give as much support as we possibly can for that. If you guys are interested, please feel free to stop by the store. We'd love to have you go ahead and do that as well. But, you know, I know you got a lot to do tonight with all of the other people on the list, so I won't take up much of your time. But, you know, we look forward to seeing everybody out on Sunday, July 9th, and having a great time for the community.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very good. Any questions or other discussion? Let's take that vote.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you, and we'll see you there. It looks awesome this year. Thank you. Okay. We're on item 8, a request to approve the St. Catherine of Alexandria Charge On 5K Run, August 19th, 2017. May I have a motion on 8, please?
Motion to approve?
Thank you. Made by Trustee Phelan.
Second.
I think that's your first motion.
Yay. Second.
And seconded by Trustee Stalker. Any discussion?
There's Donna Marie.
Oh, hi. You want to say a few words? Welcome. How are you, Donna?
Good, thanks. This will be our 7th Charge On 5K. It's just, it starts at 8 in the morning, and it's an out and back course, and it's our fun way to start off the school year. We have our parish picnic that same day, so it's a fun community event, I think.
Very good.
I agree.
Me
Thank
too.
you.
Any discussion? Any questions? Let's call that vote then,
All in
please.
favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you, and we'll see you there. Very good. We're on item 9, a request to approve the Children's Museum in Oak Lawn's Fall Fun Fest on September 24th, 2017.
Motion approved.
Thank you, trustee Oliniechek made that motion. Is there a second?
Second.
I'm gonna give it to Bud, or Tom, okay. Very good. Any discussion? And no one's here from the museum. I'm not missing anyone. Okay, let's call a vote, please.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. I'm gonna postpone if I can. I'd like a motion to postpone item
moved.
10. Thank you, trustee
Second.
Oliniechek made that motion, seconded by trustee Warder. We're gonna move on to item 11. I'm gonna call our Lions Club members up to the, oh, yeah, till tomorrow. Oh, yeah, let's call a roll, I'm sorry.
Okay. Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Onichek?
Yes.
Motion passes to
thank you.
postpone.
Okay, now we're on 11, Lions Club 100th Anniversary Presentation, and a little bit of a reveal of the new vehicle sticker. So, do the Lions folks want to come up to the podium here?
Jumping up.
There's more, I'd like everyone.
Yes, I'd like to see them all come up here, too. We have lots of lions in the room here.
Yeah.
In
Anyone
fact,
from
even,
Lion, feel
even
free.
our village clerk is a lion.
Thank you.
Lions everywhere. We have some guests here from other clubs that decided to show up tonight, too, to kind of add to this. We have the president of the Payless Lions Club, Tom Crowhurst, Lion Tom. And I'm sure you know our little buddy over here, Chris Coleman. He lives in Oak Lawn, but he's a member of the Burbank Lions. And he is a big part of the success of this little activity this evening, because I know he was lobbying you and Jane very hard to get this this honor tonight to be part of the sticker. What's this all about? Well, we are celebrating our 100th anniversary of Lionism throughout the world. There's 1,400,000 lions over 200 countries. That's a lot of lions. About 30,000 are coming to Chicagoland in just about 5 weeks to celebrate our 100th anniversary. 100 years ago, Melvin Jones, an insurance salesman, and a group of other businessmen got together and decided to do something good for the community. A few years later, he was approached by the Helen Keller, who convinced him that helping blind and deaf people would be the way to go. And that is what we do. We help people in all situations, but we concentrate on sight and hearing issues. We are there when there's a problem. And I'm really proud of the people here from Oak Lawn. My wife is currently the president, so obviously we do have wonderful ladies in our club. Back in 1987, the Lions got wise and decided they better allow the women to be part of the program, and thank God they did. It is my pleasure and honor and gratitude to accept this from this wonderful council, trustees, the mayor, the clerk. Thank you all for supporting us and providing us with this beautiful.
So people at home are probably wondering what you're talking about.
Yes.
And, you know, one of the most fun things I get to do as mayor is choose the vehicle sticker. And we want to congratulate the Lions Club on the vehicle sticker this year, celebrating their 100th year of service. And service is what makes Oak Lawn wonderful, and everyone, you know, could always do more service. So we listed other service clubs, no offense,
none taken.
but truly featuring the Lions, and so I'll give that to you. And I want to let residents know that our vehicle stickers, the information will be mailed out within the next week, and they go on sale June 1st, and it's a very popular thing to be there early in line, get the low numbers. on the vehicle sticker, just a hint for the Lions. And for those of the Lions who are not in Oak Lawn, we will sell them to any non-Oak Lawn resident who would like to buy one. And we hope every Lion in your club has one on their car too.
Thank you.
But not in this town.
Right. And a couple of weeks ago,
If you could talk into
oh, okay. 2 weeks ago, we were out having a 5K for the district, District 1A, the founding district of Lionism. And our beautiful mayor was there, starting the race, and we have she was tremendous on that course there that day in the rain. So I'm going to put this on you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Heartfelt congratulations and thanks for all the wonderful things you guys do in our community and around the world. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Back to your club. Okay, and thank you for being here. Yeah, and that 5K you were talking about was for the Helen Keller 5K, and you had people from the lighthouse, the Chicago Lighthouse there, and they did the 5K even with the visual impairments, and even with the rain and the blistering cold, it was crazy. But they were there. It was very impressive. So this brings us to item 12, approval of the meeting minutes for the regular meeting minutes 2017-10 dated May 9th, 2017. May I have a motion on 12, please?
Motion to approve.
Thank you, trustee Stalker.
Second.
Seconded by trustee Warder. Any discussion? Let's take that vote, please.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. New business by village trustees, District 2. Trustee Oliniechek, what's new?
I have no report today.
Thank you. District 3.
Thank you, Mayor. Last Wednesday evening, we had a major wind and rainstorm that came through the Oak Lawn area. It did a lot of damage in our village, but especially in District 3. On Thursday morning, I surveyed the damage throughout the district. The public works crews were out all day Thursday and Friday and probably every day since. By Friday afternoon, most of the debris, the major debris that had been created by very large trees knocked over and lots of big branches, most of that damage had been cleared. And I'd like to acknowledge our village staff and especially our Public Works Department, who all did an amazing job cleaning up after the storm. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good. District 4.
No report.
District 5.
I just want to wish everybody a happy Memorial Day. Memorial Day is probably, everybody looks at that as the beginning of summer, but the true meaning of Memorial Day is that there were many, many thousands of men and women who all gave some, but some gave all to protect our country and make it what it is today. I'm proud to be an American, and just remember who made it possible for you. Have a happy Memorial Day.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
Thank you. District 6.
No report.
Thank you. We're going to move on then to item 14, Village Manager's Report. Larry?
No report, Mayor.
Okay, that brings us to 15, a request to approve the Appeals Board referral granting an unequal side yard variation at 10006 South Merton Avenue. This was a 5-0 vote to approve. Petition number A 2017-4. Rudolfo Magana is the petitioner in District 3. And item 16 is an ordinance granting that request. May I have a motion on 15 and 16?
Motion to approve.
Thank you. That was
Second.
made by trustee Streit, seconded by trustee Stalker. Any discussion? Let's take that vote, please.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion passes.
17 tonight is a request to approve the Appeals Board referral granting a variation to allow a second driveway at 9109 South 54th Avenue. This was a 5-0 vote to approve. Petition number A 2017-2. LM Ibarra is the petitioner in District 2, and then 18 is an ordinance granting that request. May I have a motion on 17?
Motion to approve.
Thank you. Trustee Oliniechek made that motion,
I'll second, Mayor.
seconded by trustee Vorder. Any discussion? Let's take that vote, please.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Alanichek?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. 19 is a request to approve the Planning and Development Commission referral for Martello's re-subdivision. This is 4 lots with a 10-foot variation from the 25-foot frontage requirement at 10421 to 29 South Kedvale Avenue. This was a 6-0 vote to approve. 2017-01 Desmond Martello is the petitioner in District 6. Then 20 is an ordinance granting that request. May I have a motion on 19?
Motion to approve.
Thank you, Trustee Oliniechek made that motion,
Second.
seconded by Trustee Phelan. Any discussion here? Let's take that vote, please.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Alanichek?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the petitioner for coming tonight, and thank you. 21, Ordinance 171127, ordinance amending Title 6, Chapter 3 of the Oak Lawn Code regarding plumbing regulations. May I have a motion on 21, please?
Motion to approve.
Thank you, Trustee Stalker,
I'll second, Mayor.
seconded by Trustee Vorder. Any discussion?
Just a point of clarification. This change in the ordinance moves us from following the guidelines of the Chicago Code, Chicago Plumbing Code, to the Illinois Code. That's not to say that one is all that much better than the other, but the truth of the matter is, the state of Illinois keeps up with their codes and standards much more quickly, following changes in technology than does the city of Chicago. And it's just a way for the village to stay current with their codes.
Thank you. Any other discussion?
Yes. I noticed in the summary from PJM a reference to residential sprinklers being involved in this, and a reference that it'll be more flexible for residents than less moving forward. Is that a fair assessment, Paul?
Yes.
So as far as what's in the ground now, I suppose everyone's grandfathered. It's not going to require any kind of retrofits or anything along those lines? Okay.
Excellent, thank you. Any other discussion? Let's take that vote, please, on 21.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Alanichek?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. 22 is Resolution 171136, a resolution approving DCG Roofing's bid to replace sections of the Village of Oak Lawn Salt Dome hut. May I have a motion, please, on 22?
Motion to approve.
Thank you, Trustee Vorder,
Second.
seconded by Trustee Stalker. Any discussion? Let's take that vote, please.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Alanichek?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you very much. We're on 23, which is Resolution 171137, a resolution approving a purchase agreement for the sale of property located at 6118 West 99th Street in Oak Lawn, Illinois. May I have a motion on 23, please?
Motion to approve, Mayor.
Thank you, Trustee Vorder. Is there a second? Okay, we need a second.
I'll
first.
second it.
It's seconded by Trustee Stalker. Okay, and we're open for discussion now. Brian?
Well, I think this property was supposed to be sold as is, and the contract that we have, it has too many holes in it, so I would like to ask the board to table this until we...
Brian, did you see the contract that was sent out with the meeting minutes?
I saw the one that was attached here.
There was another contract written, and I apologize, I thought you got my message. The contract was rewritten, and it's not the standard form contract, and it's sold, item 16 in that contract makes it sold as is and as presented, so it does cover that problem. And it's what came out in the meeting minute, the contract that we're agreeing to. All right, so I think you can be satisfied that we are selling the property as is without any warrants or promises as to what the property contains. Okay?
All right.
Okay.
The one that was attached to the minutes,
I'm asking counsel if he has a copy of what we're voting on.
I'm referring to the one that's attached to the 23 that has, if you look at section 16, Paul, and again, as long as we are all in agreement, this property is being sold for $30,000 I've had my own issues with the broker that was involved in this, but it's not being sold for a substantial amount of money, and it's a former lift station. And the only advantage to the village, but I think we've talked about this, is if we sell it as is, and that if there's anything underneath it, pipes, a filled-in lift station, this buyer is getting a property at a very reduced price from the village for $30,000. I think everyone would agree with that.
Brian, can you come up and just take a look at what council has here, and just make sure?
Brian, have a look at paragraph 5B.
Yeah,
Paragraph 5.
yeah. And, you know, to clarify what you were saying, Brian, this was posted on the MLS.
It was subsequent to our
and-
last discussion.
Yeah, yeah.
Due diligence?
Yeah, exactly. Well, go to, so 5B.
Right.
And it appears to me that we're being held to,
I see what you're saying. So the seller still calls it a special remedy and/or correct, is that what you're talking about, Joe?
Okay, so,
Well, why don't we approve the contract? I'll go through it with Brian and Joe and correct anything that will put the village at any risk of future expenses, is that the concern? Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
we're striking a,
so the as-is clause would not,
it's okay, but there's something here about in the due
Okay.
diligence section that sort of contradicts it. So you
Okay.
could say that they're
Okay.
in contradiction.
Well, is that something the seller may not agree to? Why are we gonna approve something?
Well, I think what Brian's saying is that he's getting a bargain basement, so if he doesn't want to agree to it, we won't sell it to him, right?
right, right.
The seller already did sign a rider as is.
Okay, we'll
Well,
just,
wait, hold on, but the original contract, there was a provision in there that says as is that was specifically not signed by the buyer, and I haven't seen the rider that came in subsequent to that. All I'm saying is, I think we all agree, this property needs to be sold to this buyer as is. And the original contract had a specific provision that was curiously not
well, they sort of,
signed by the buyer.
one is as is, and this says,
So,
I guess during his due diligence, I would submit to you that if he hasn't brought it to your attention during the due diligence period, it expires, right? So he had time to bring it to you. But I see that it's conflicting. I'll go back through it with you.
so I'd like a motion to approve this conditional on what council is gonna do to clean up the language.
I modify my motion,
And then also we'll say
Okay.
that,
okay, to the corrections that
So,
are being recommended by our attorneys.
okay, thank you. We have a modified motion by trustee Vorder. Is there a
I'll
second?
agree to second that as well.
Thank you, trustee Stalker. Any further discussion of this item?
I would just add that, it does say that at the closing, this indemnity of this due diligence period ends. So if he were to close and then find something about later, he couldn't come back to us and say, now I want you to go back and fix it under 5B.
Right.
Right, but we'll clear it up.
Yeah, just clean it up so it's
I
consistent.
think we'll be fine, won't be much.
Okay, any other discussion? Let's take that vote, please.
Trustee Phelan.
Yes.
Trustee Vorder.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. 24 is Resolution 171137, a resolution to waive the competitive bidding requirements and to approve a proposal from Superion LLC, purchase of computer software and maintenance services. May I have a motion, please, on 24?
Motion to approve.
Thank you, trustee Vorder. And is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, trustee Stalker. Any discussion?
Could I have Diana?
Yes,
Yeah,
Diana, do you want to tell us what we're voting on? please?
I do. I just wanted to offer just a little bit of clarity in case, anyone has a question to this. So what we're doing is we're not, it's essentially, we're working as a pass-through. This isn't trying to waiver or, bypass a bidding process. This is our existing computer software, our public safety software that we've had for over a decade. It was currently a company called SunGuard, and they've recently renamed it to the Superion. So we use it for police and fire and for dispatch and for the jail and for records management. We're not going out for a competitive bid. We're not replacing any systems. Oaklawn Regional Communications is essentially, we're part of that contract. So our vendor, everything that we do with that system, we go through the vendor. When we took on the Village of Hodgkins, Hodgkins is responsible, once they join, they're responsible for any costs related to software that they need for their mobile computer systems, anything that they need for their department. It's the same computer, it's the same system that we have today, nothing's changed, but they are 100% responsible for what they purchase. So we have to, because we are the master of that contract, we are the ones that it has to go through. So Oaklawn Regional Communications is signing the contract to say, yes, we need these additional licenses and software so the Village of Hodgkins Police Department can communicate with us. And the Village of Hodgkins is using their 911 funds and their reserve prior to coming to us to offset their costs. So it's not costing the Village of Oaklawn or any of our agencies any money whatsoever. It's essentially, we've already had the contract with them, so they have to go through the village, or I'm sorry, the Oaklawn Regional Communications to purchase that equipment.
Thank you very much. Any other discussion on this item? Let's call that vote, please.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion passes.
25 is a request to approve the cancellation of the second Board of Trustees meeting in June, July, and August. May I have a motion on 25, please?
So moved.
Second.
That was trustee Phelan, seconded by trustee Stalker. Any discussion?
Those dates of cancellation are June 27th, July 25th, and August 22nd.
Thank you.
Okay.
Any other discussion? Let's call that vote, please.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Passes.
Okay, 26, Village Clerk's Report. Jane?
Approval of semi-monthly disbursements, number 2017-10D, dated May 23rd, 2017, in the amount of $2,040,643.79.
Thank you. May I have a motion on 26A, please?
Motion approved.
Thank you, trustee Phelan made that motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, trustee Vorderer. Any discussion? Let's take that vote, please.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Things, Mayor. I just want to wish the best to Sward School Principal Lori Glute, who is retiring this year, and she'll be greatly missed. There was a very nice party for her at the Hilton last Friday night. And also congratulations to the 5th and 6th grade students who have participated in our Dare and Edge programs this year. And thank you to the police department for all they do. And our officers come in on their time off, and they teach these classes all over Oak Lawn. And I'd like to give a big shout out to Jim Passetti, who is retiring this summer, and he will be greatly missed with the program. One last thing, the Oak Lawn Garden Club Beautiful Yard Contest registration begins May 1st to July 7th, and you can contact me to sign up. And any other questions, give me a call. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Under my report, I just have a few items. I want to congratulate Diana and the whole emergency communications team on a very smooth incorporation of Hodgkins to our dispatch center. It speaks volumes that we are growing, and a lot of people are reaching out to join on. And when you and I met recently, I was very excited to hear the news, and glad it was very smooth, and we're hearing very positive things from them as well. So well done, congratulations. I hope all residents take time, thank you, Bud, for bringing up Memorial Day. You know, the village and the VFW put on a lovely memorial, and this year, Terry, it's starting at the tank.
Yeah, they start at the tank, and then they move over to the Veterans
Yeah.
Memorial on the green.
Yeah, and it's a great
Monday.
great thing to do. Take the kids, please. Let's teach the next generation the respect of the sacrifices of these men and women. So hope to see everyone there.
At 11 o'clock.
You know, we think
No,
so.
yeah, I think you're right, 11 o'clock.
I'm
but
telling
I can't-
everybody 11. Last year, we said 10:30, and we waited, so
Yeah,
that's what I'm telling them.
I'm thinking 11. It
Let
usually
me know, and
is.
we'll put it out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's worthwhile, and it's very, very meaningful. So see you there, I hope. And I want to congratulate Oaklawn Community High School and Richards High School. This is the first time in Oaklawn history that both schools are in the top 100 of the state. And this is a ranking of more than 1,500 schools. And just as another reason to love our wonderful community, great schools, and we are just bursting with pride at what these kids are doing and the team behind them. Oaklawn Hometown Middle School is another incredible resource in our community. Those kids every year support the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And this year, they've raised over $40,000. These are middle school kids, and all told so far, they've donated over $500,000 to that organization. It's a beautiful thing to see, and it's really the end of my report. And I got to move on to what I've been dreading, item 28. Let me clear my throat for this one.
Try to type this one.
I know. It's about 20 lines long. So, item 28, Executive Session 2017-07 for the purpose of number 1, reviewing for the release of minutes of closed minutes from June 14th, 2010, number 1008, April 18th, 2011, number 1106, June 14th, 2011, number 1109, July 12th, 2011, number 1111, August 9th, 2011, number 1112, August 30th, 2011, number 1114, September 13th, 2011, number 1115, October 11th, 2011, number 1116, November 21st, 2011, number 1118, December 13th, 2011, number 1120, January 10th, 2012, number 1201, February 14th, 2012, number 1204, February 28th, 2012, number 1205, March 13th, 2012, number 1206, April 10th, 2012, number 1207, April 24th, 2012, number 1208, May 8th, 2012, number 1209, May 13th, 2014, number 1404, June 10th, number 2014, number 1405, February 25th, 2015, number 1502, March 10th, 2015, number 1503, March 24th, 2015, number 1504, August 11th, 2015, number 1506, October 13th, 2015, number 1507, November 24th, 2015, number 1508, January 12th, 2016, number 1601, May 24th, 2016, number 1605, July 12th, 2016, number 1607, August 9th, 2016, number 1608, September 13th, 2016, number 201609, September 27th, 2016, number 1610, October 25th, 2016, number 1611, November 22nd, 2016, number 1612, December 13th, 2016, number 1613, January 10th, 2017, number 1701, January 24th, 2017, number 1702, February 14th, 2017, number 1703, March 14th, 2017, number 1704, and April 11th, 2017, number 1705, and number 2, the approval of the closed meeting minutes 2017-06, dated April 25th, 2017. May I have a motion, please, on 28? Thank you, trustee Oliniechek made that motion.
Second.
Second, trustee Stalker. Any discussion?
Mayor,
Yeah,
Not a chance.
probably should have asked this before, but is it legally necessary? to
Yes.
Read every line. It's a written record already, and are we doing it for a camera? I don't understand why you,
Record, because it's being tape recorded.
but it's already a written record. It's a document, isn't it?
We're supposed to read in.
Yeah.
I've asked.
Me too.
Any
You can do
other?
it next time, Tom.
Yeah, we could share that, do it.
I got through it without one gasp for air.
Without
so
even
it-
breathing, yeah.
So, any other discussion? Let's take that motion, please.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Warder?
Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
No. Yes, just kidding.
Okay, very good. So we're moving into executive session. For those in the room, thank you for coming. We're going to clear the room while we discuss these important agenda items